Hi everyone, I'm Sandy and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing subscriber shoutouts, and I am doing subscriber shoutouts. When I started thinking about this, I haven't done a shoutout in a while. I am way past due, and when I started thinking about it, I was kind of trying to organize how I would do it, and my brain just went to that would make an amazing tag. That way we can share the love, spread the love in the booktube community. So I am so excited about this. I thought if I did it this way, someone would weaponize it and make it a tag. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to just do it myself and create my own original tag. So the tag is called the booktube shout out by the numbers tag. It is, I hope it's an original. I didn't actually go out and check and see, but we'll go with it. This tag actually looks for channels with subscribers in a certain range, 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300, so on and so forth, and recommends a channel in that group, with the smallest number of subscribers down to the largest number in the channels that I'm going to talk about today. My hope is that everyone that I tag in this will then make their own 10 booktube shout out video, and then it will another 10 and another 10 and another 10. Maybe we can create this wonderful booktube wave of support on Valentine's Day, because that's when this video will go live. I'm wearing my wonderful red shirt for you. Let's just spread all of the booktube love and support people out there. There's a couple of call outs here, a couple of caveats to this. One, there are a couple of channels out there that do shout outs and spotlights on other channels on a regular basis. One of those is MJ at Reading This Life. She has a small booktube support group and shout outs that she does every single week. And so she is amazing. If you want content which is recommending channels on a regular basis, definitely go and check her out. The other one is a smaller channel, which is Kelly Reads a Lot. She has a great channel name, and Kelly Reads a Lot. Miss Reads a Lot. Forgot my own channel name for a second. Oh, my brain's not really working. So she also will do a booktubers to watch videos on a fairly regular basis. So she's another one that if you want to go out and see another great channel that's doing support on a regular basis, those are two absolutely wonderful ones. Also, I just did the extraordinarily average tag, where I had listed 3 amazing booktubers that need more subscribers, and they will not show up in this, but I would like to also tag those 3 in this, and I will leave them linked in the description below for you, including David Wiley. You are also going to be tagged in this, but I'm not calling them out in this particular video. All right, enough explanation of what it is. It's just shout outs grouped by the number of subscribers they have at the point that I am filming this video. It could have changed. So for 0 to 100 subscribers, the channel that I am shouting out is called Melinda at a Web of Stories. Melinda is a fairly new booktuber. She joined in October of 2022. She tends to read a lot of books that I don't read. Very different content than mine. I really do enjoy, though, watching her channel quite a bit, even though we don't read similar content. I will leave a link to her latest video that she had out there. A great one to go and take a look at. It gives you a very good idea of the kind of channel that she has. So for 100 to 200 subscribers, I am picking Hannah at Savage Reads. Hannah is a lovely, lovely booktuber. All of these are going to be lovely. I imagine I'm going to say that word over and over and over again. Hannah has a wonderful channel. Her latest video was a wrap-up video. At the time that I'm filming this, it was a wrap-up video where we both didn't get along with Mrs. Dalloway. So kindred spirit there. Definitely a channel to go and check out, and certainly deserves way more subscribers than she has. She's been making videos for a little while, and so I'd love to see her channel grow as well. The 200 to 300, when I was looking through my channels to try and figure out who I wanted to do a shout out, this one came up and it was like, yep, that's the person I really want to shout out. And it is Elle from Elle Thinks. If you're not familiar with Elle, she is phenomenal. She is absolutely so incredibly intelligent, and the way she talks about books is different than a lot of people that I see on BookTube. She also reads books that I don't see mentioned very often as well. She has a very eclectic taste and reads across a wide variety of genres. We have done a couple of buddy reads together, and they're always wonderful. She has such thoughtful comments to make about what we're reading. She's very articulate and incredible to watch. So I don't know why she doesn't have more subscribers. I wish she did. I wish she did, because she is absolutely amazing. Okay, so for 3 to 400 is going to be Dia over at Novel Idea. Dia is absolutely wonderful, where I talk a million words a minute and have high energy and I'm always talking with my hands. Dia is on the other end of that spectrum. She is calm and soothing and lovely and funny and has a very different reads a lot of different books than I do a lot of the time. But she is so calming and wonderful, where if you sped my video up, I would end up sounding like, Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. She just has so calming and so soothing and just absolutely lovely to listen to. We have done a number of buddy reads together, and we are going to be starting a buddy read coming up in February for Tigana. Dia is a channel worth checking out. All right, 400 to 500 subscribers. 400 to 500 subscribers, I'm going to shout out Sue Jackson. Sue Jackson has been a wonderful, supportive part of the BookTube community. She runs a blog called the Book by Book blog. She also is the person that runs the Big Book Summer Challenge, which I have participated in for the last 2 years. And she is wonderful. We share a love of the outdoors. She will often comment on my outdoorsy videos, which I love because those are some of my favorite videos to actually make. Absolutely adore her content as well. Her latest videos have been the top 10 lists of 2022. So I'll link those. I'll leave one linked in the description below for you, and those give you a good idea of the kind of books that she reads on a regular basis. All right, 500 to 600 is going to be Nikki over at Red Dot Reads. Nikki is based in Singapore. I believe she's also a teacher, or was a teacher. I can't remember that part of it, but she is phenomenal. She, again, is like me, talks a million miles a minute. I love it. I'm here for it. And likes to read a lot of similar style books that I do, but has wonderful taste. She is also a phenomenal buddy reader, has so much to say, and it is absolutely a delight to get to watch her and talk with her when we do one-on-one buddy reads or group reads. So she is one. Her latest video was a TBR video. She often will have her viewers help her pick a book off of her TBR, which is really fun and unique and gets people involved with helping select the content for her channel as well and what she gets to read. So she is wonderful. If I ever go to Singapore, I definitely want to meet Nikki. All right, 600 to 700 is a tough category because there are a lot of channels in this category that I could pick. It was tough. It was really hard. I was trying to keep it only to one. If you do this tag, you can pick as many as you want in each category. I'm trying to limit this to 10, and let me tell you, it is tough. So in the 600 to 700 category is going to be Becky at Teacup the Storyteller. Becky is so much fun. Her editing on her videos makes me laugh. She is self-deprecating in how she kind of goes about things sometimes with her editing, and I just find it hilarious when she does some of that stuff. She also has a love of Alexander Dumas, who happens to be one of my favorite authors of all time and is right now hosting a read-along of The Three Musketeers. Unbelievable. I'm so happy that she's doing that. I wish I had time. I do not have time to participate in that read along. However, we have been kind of chatting back and forth in the comments a little bit about doing a buddy read of an Alexander Dumas book later this year. I'm hopeful that works out. I really can't wait. If we do get to read it, it will be La Reine Margot, which is one of my January books that I didn't get to read in January. But Teacup the Storyteller, Becky, absolutely wonderful. Please go check out her channel. All right, 700 to 800 is one of the channels that are newer to me, and this channel is called Robin Reads. I don't know if Robin is subscribed to my channel or not. I watched her videos a little bit this week and really fell in love with a couple of things that she was doing on her channel. One, she has such a pleasant speaking voice. She's so easy to listen to. I just really enjoyed how she talks, kind of similar to Art at a Bookshelf Odyssey, right? His voice as well is one that is just so calming and soothing. But she has, one of the things that in one of her more recent videos that I saw was called Bookends. And Bookends, she has this graphic at the bottom, which is just a set of books, and kind of cartoony looking books. And she has a little pointer above it with the number of where she's at, how many books I believe are on her physical TBR. And so as she adds books, she moves the pointer, and then as she reads books, she moves the pointer back the other way. I think I'm probably doing that backwards, but it's such a clever way of doing it, and it just made me smile when she did it. I will leave that video linked in the description as well for you, because it was just something that was so unique and different that I hadn't really seen before. I've seen people keep track of their TBR numbers, which by the way, are some of my favorite things to watch. Absolutely. But this one, I really like the graphic for some reason. So Robin over Robin Reads is a great one to go check out if you're looking for someone. Like I said, I wasn't really familiar with her up until recently. So okay, the next one, 800 to 900, was an easy one for me to do as well, because this category is for AJ Dunn from AJ Dunn Reads and Writes. They have a absolute wonderful channel. AJ reads a lot of books that I might not actually read. Also, they read books that I don't necessarily get along with. Sometimes we are on opposite ends of the spectrum for what we like and don't like. We've joked before, oh, you like that, I probably won't like it. I like it, you probably won't like it, kind of thing. However, they run a Thrill a Month book club, which I think is amazing. AJ is so incredibly organized and has so many things planned out. Not a mood reader, has a schedule, has an idea of what they want to read. This year, they are doing a little bit of a switch up where they're picking random books off of some of the TBR shelves that are some of the bookshelves, which is very un-AJ-like, considering the Thrill a Month book club has books planned for the next, I believe, year and a half. AJ is also doing a Stephen King reading project where they are reading all of the Stephen King novels in chronological order. I just read Carrie, which is the first one, and I think I'm good with Stephen King for a while, and they're so dedicated to doing that particular project. So AJ Dunn definitely deserves more subscribers. Please go and check out their channel. Absolutely love it. Okay, 900 to 1,000 is Jolene at Bookworm Adventure Girl. Jolene is a delight. I have been talking with Jolene for a long time. She is an avid commenter, a frequent commenter on my channel and my videos. She's part of the Up to No Good book club, which is run with Shelley Swearingen, as well as Sonia, Deb, and Angela, and Fraser Simon. Absolutely love getting to chat with her on a regular basis about different kinds of books. We read the Hilary Mantel series as that group. Jolene is based in Canada and has a project this year called Reading Across Canada. She's also done projects like Mondays with Margaret Atwood, and now she and AJ are doing Tuesdays with Tony, which is a Toni Morrison reading project. I don't get along with Toni Morrison very well, so I'm excited to see both what AJ and Jolene think, but she brings light to a lot of books that I am not familiar with at all. She also likes to do book haul revisits and kind of is holding herself accountable for how many books she's buying or what she's buying. I do TBR. I mean, I do book hauls, but I don't like to revisit them because I don't want to know how many books I bought that I haven't been reading. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But Jolene at Bookworm Adventure Girl, she is in the 900 to 1,000 category. So 1,000 and over is a tricky 1,000 and over is an interesting category. There are a large number of channels in here. There's channels with people I talk to quite literally every single day or frequently. I do buddy reads with these channels all the time. And so there's so many in here. And I toyed with kind of like name dropping and like listing them to make them do this, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to list out the one that I wanted to shout out in this particular video. Like I said, there are so many wonderful channels that I could have listed in every one of these categories that it was just really tough to select them. But for the 1,000 and over is a channel that I don't hear shouted out very often, but is phenomenal. And that channel is Jen over at Remembered Reads. Jen is so incredibly smart. I mean, she just comes across as being naturally smart, and I wish I was that way. She has just such, again, a calming personality, and the books she reads are so eclectic, and she reads in other languages as well. I speak English and read English, and that's it. And her latest video was a statistics video, which I found fascinating. Now, I am a numbers person. I like those quite a bit. So that for me was just absolutely delightful to get to see all of her numbers all put together in a single video for me. Amazing. But she also likes murder mystery. I believe she's one of the hosts, or has been one of the hosts, for March Mystery Madness. So she is a very eclectic reader, but often what she picks up, her nonfiction especially, are books I have never heard of. So absolutely incredible. I know she also judges the BookTube Prize, but she is well worth checking out. Love her channel quite a bit, and so thrilled that I found her kind of early when I started BookTube, because I do really enjoy watching her channel quite a bit. And that's it. That's it. So everyone I mentioned, you are officially tagged, as well as the people I just kind of slightly mentioned. You are tagged. I'll list you down below as well. And the people in the extraordinarily average tag, you were also tagged in this original tag. Happy Valentine's Day if it's something that you celebrate. Let's spread the BookTube shout out joy and love. This just makes me happy in my Valentine-y colored shirt. I hope if you were tagged, you choose to do this and we create that big wave of BookTube support and love out there. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thanks. Bye.